In the last few months alone, I turned few $100 into six figures, full thanks to catching earth-hitting coin pumps before the crowd. And no, I'm not guessing and definitely not gambling. I'm using one powerful platform called Axiom Pro that gives me the data, speed, and the edge to trade like a pro. In this video, I'm giving you the entire breakdown, not just how to use Axiom, but how to actually build a system to spawn high-potential meme coins, avoid rug pulls, and execute trades before most people even know about their points. And now, before we dive deeper, quick heads up. Axiom Pro at the moment is earned by only, and you will need the referral code to unlock the access. So just find the link in description and also top comment. This will give you access and also 10% discount on all the trading fees for life. So basically, this is what you get when you sign up on Axiom. So let's start our tutorial by actually learning what everything means and how everything works. And later we'll jump into more advanced settings, filters, and I'll timestamp the video so you can actually watch the different steps if you already know some things I'm talking about. So first of all, we have these three buttons. First button is Dex Screener, so you can find all the different tokens from Dex Screener, which is the platform. Next up on top, we have more filtering options. For example, we can check out different time periods because we have all these numbers for 1 hour time period. We can actually check out numbers for the 5-minute time period because, of course, the meme coins move really quick. That's why we usually use these shorter time periods because we want to buy these new meme coins, early meme coins. So for example, if you use 24-hour filter, you can see what tokens were trending in the past day. With short tokens we want to trade, we use 5-minute periods. Next up, we have filters. So right here to click filters, we have multiple different filters. You can actually select what protocols do you want to see. Do you want to see Rabium from the phone or Moonit, for example? Let's just click this one, enable this one, and apply. And you can see now we have less tokens. But if you're looking for the next hot meme coin, of course, you want to see all the meme coins possible because maybe the next gem is hidden somewhere in the pond.farm, for example, Radium. Next up, we have even more filtering options. But if you plan to trade using Axiom Pro, I would not recommend you actually using Dex Screener. I would say it's more just for the feel of the market. Next up, we have the button trending tokens, where you can actually find all the different trending tokens in the last minutes, 5 minutes, and 30 minutes. I actually don't use the trending tab that much, maybe sometimes just to check out our trending tokens. But in my opinion, investing in these tokens that are trading is not a good option. And the last button is Pump Live, which is a big update from the Axiom Pro team. So you can actually find all the different Pump the Fun live streams, and you can actually buy these tokens right here on the platform. I usually skip these tokens because there is not the many opportunities, and these tokens don't run as high. Next up, we have Pulse button, and this is actually where the money is made and where the most traders and influencers and like crypto influencers, shillers actually make money, because here we have three different sections. The first section is new peers, basically new tokens that are being launched from zero. Next up, we have final stretch. These are the medium tokens about to graduate or about to reach the bonding curve. And the last one is migrated. These are the tokens that reach the bonding curve and graduated. So basically bigger tokens. So right here, we have lots of different ways how to make money. But first of all, let's talk about personalizing this screen, because you've only been looking at this for a long time. And to do that, we have multiple different options because Axiom Pro is one of the best trading bots to customize. So first of all, we have themes right here. We can actually select different themes for your trading bot. I usually like to keep it up dark, so let's keep it that. Next up, display. So right here, you can actually select all the sizes and all the different small things that will help you actually find these tokens faster. So the first one is the metrics. So you can make it smaller or bigger. I usually do it bigger. Next up, you can actually create these bubbles. And these are quick buy buttons. Basically, if you see the token, you don't want to click on it and then buy it right here. You can actually start buying them right here on the name tab. You can see at the moment, I have one Solana written down right here, but you can actually change it to anything you want. For example, if you're playing with a smaller budget, you can input 0.5. And you can see now your quick buy button is 0.5. And you can even make it bigger, smaller. You can make it also ultra, but I usually use large. That's a thing that really fits him good, and also it's not too distracting. And you can change it for each of these sections. For example, right here you can put few Solana, right here you can put fine Solana. Again, it all depends on your budget and on your risk tolerance. So you can see right now, for example, if I like this token, I can check out all the information and I can buy it instantly for 0.5 Solana. It allows you to enter the token faster. Again, with crypto and with meme coins, speed is everything. Next thing I would like to change, if you go to display, actually on default, you will have this progress ring. And progress ring is basically showing you how far is the token from bonding. You can see these tokens are new, so it's really, really small. These tokens are bigger, but I think it's really hard to see when it's around the token. So I would recommend you going to the progress bar, because I think now it's easier to see, understand how far is this token from bonding and from actually migrating, graduating. There's so many different words right now from different platforms. So this is just a simple setup, and you can do way more things. You can change the colors, you can add more settings. So for the personalization and looks, I think it's enough to get you started if you're new to this bot. Next really important step, we have to create our presets for buying and selling fees. This is really important because it really depends on the market. And if the market is really hot, there's lots of volume, lots of tokens, you want these fees higher, because of course you want to enter as early as possible and also sell as early as possible. But if the market's a bit slow, which is kind of right now, you want to set your buy and sell fees lower, because you're not competing against other traders and you will be saving money on these lower fees. So to do that, we have these buttons, P1 and P2 and P3. I think here's Gen 10, for example, to this token, it's easier to see. So right here, we have our free presets. So with the preset 1, buy and sell, preset 2, buy and sell, and preset 3, buy and sell. And if you want, you can actually stop your screen and copy these settings, but I'll explain my logic about this fee. So the preset 1 is usually when the tokens are hot. I have my city pitch at 40 and I have my priority at 0.02, and the same goes to the bribe. And I get a bit lower on the seller settings, but I don't use this preset as often. Does I use this preset only when the token is extremely hot, or maybe I'm entering like right to the spot when everyone was trying to buy? Because sometimes if you have a slippage really, really low, your transaction will not pass you. And of course, it is a hot token. You want to buy this token. Next up, we have preset 2, which is way lower, and preset 3, which is lower slippage. Again, these settings I use personally right now when the market is pretty, I would say, slow, and it's really easy to enter tokens. There's not as many traders and there's thousands of tokens launching every day. So the competition, I would say, is not as fierce. So then actually buy these tokens with these low settings pretty easily, and also save money on transaction fees. So let's jump in back to the polls. So you can see right here, you can actually set what preset you want to use when buying these tokens. So let's go with the P3, because right now the market is pretty slow. It's recent when I upload this video. And again, you can buy these tokens instantly. If you want to actually make money, you have to use smart filters to filter out some trash tokens, because you don't want to spend time looking at these red tokens. So if you click right here, you can actually add additional filters for all these sections. So let's click on it. First, you can select what protocols do you want to see in your section. So let's click also launch a token. Next up, you can actually add some keywords. So execute some keywords. For example, if there's a huge trend with Musk tokens, you can actually maybe enter this keyword, and this will help you filter out exactly what you want. I never actually use it. After that, we can actually filter out all of these trash tokens with insiders. So you can actually enter the max and minimum values for these settings. For example, how much the developer is holding. So for this example, let's enter 10% is the max the developer is holding. So again, depending on the day, depending on the market, you will get more or less tokens. But I think it's really smart to actually filter out all of these, I would say, risky tokens. Again, you can make money with them, but you have to enter quick and also exit quick. But I would actually recommend you to play with these settings and see what's working that day. For example, let's put 20%, and you will get way more options to trade on. And also, if we're talking about Twitter, Axiom Pro has 2 really unique features that helps me really find these new tokens early. So the first one is the Twitter tracker. Basically, if you click right here on the bottom, you get this section with all the different tweets. So right here, you can actually add any account you want from Twitter you want to follow. And of course, when you're looking at the screen on the right, you can actually check out the feed, and maybe this will also help you find a nice hot meme coin. So if you click right here, this will open the settings, and you can actually customize the feed, add different Twitter handles, and basically follow whatever you want. If we jump in back to the name page, you can also close it. We have also wallet tracker, and this is actually really cool because this allows you to input any wallet inside their wallet, or like influencer wallet or Twitter Schiller wallet, and basically follow their trades. Right here, we have the trades, and you can see all the different trades these wallets are doing. So if you want to add the wallet, hit add wallet, create the name for the wallet, input the wallet address, and add wallet. And after that, you're tracking the trades, and you can actually have both of these things open at the same time. So if you're like trading, you can see we have the charts, you have all the trade of the insiders, and also can follow what's happening right now in crypto space on Twitter. Again, really great. And it's one of the reasons why I really like Axiom Pro and why I use it, because we get this crazy amounts of information on the screen. And when you learn how to use it and analyze, it really clicks, and you can find your patterns really quick. Again, guys, don't forget to subscribe, because I'm doing more videos about Axiom, the filters and settings. Next up, let's jump into the chart. So let's go, for example, to this token, just random token, and we have all the standard info, and then the lot more because again, we're using Axiom Pro, which is the best. So right here, we have all the different trades happening right now, the time periods. So one thing is really important is sometimes you open the token, it looks really cool, but you can see the trades are not really happening. And you never want to invest in these tokens because there's no excitement, no liquidity, no volume, and of course, nothing will happen. Or sometimes you can see lots of trades happening and they are in the same amount. Basically, they're using volume bots, which is also not great. I never invest in these tokens. Next up, positions. Basically, there's only your positions. If you buy this token instead of buy, for example, this token, you can see your position. I just bought the token. You can see your P&L. So right now I lost 20%. Again, not a great trade. What preset I used? Maybe I used 3 high preset. So you can see, yeah, I bought this token, your position, you can sell it. Do it so instantly. By the way, if you want to buy and sell faster, we have this button instant trade, which opens up this tab, which you can move whatever you want. And this allows you to buy instantly and also sell instantly. And you can also select all the different fee presets you made. So again, if you click here, buy it and sell 100%. Again, it's instant. Next up, you can see the orders. I will explain the orders a bit later. We have the holders. You can see the top holders, how much they're holding. And also on the right, we have the bubbles. These bubble maps shows you the insider wallets. You can actually track how much insiders are holding, how they're holding. So basically, this gives more information. But I think for smaller tokens, it's not as important. But again, really great feature. And we have pop traders. And this is actually really cool because you can see how much the pop traders made on this token. Next, you can buy the tokens right here, buy and sell the traditional way. You can also change the amounts and values. So for example, you can input 5 if you want to buy more. So you can again customize depending on your trading style and your budget. We have again our presets. You can buy and sell these tokens, input how much, really simple. When you want to sell, how much percentage. And the last thing, let's talk about the limit orders. We have them right here. I do actually like to use limit orders. So I'll explain you how it all works. So let's click buy and limit order. This actually allows us to set a limit at which Axiom Pro will automatically buy the token. So for example, if you're looking at this token, but if you want to, for example, enter at this bottom, which was the local bottom right here, you can see right here and then bounce. If you want to actually buy this token, if the price dips to this price again, you can actually do limit orders. So for example, I want to buy 1 Solana. If the price dips right here, so again, we have our line, you can set the line right here and click buy. And the same goes for the sell. For example, you bought your token right here and you want to leave, for example, to shop or gym, and you want to sell this token if it pumps back right here. Again, you can input how much percentage I want to sell, for example, 100% of my tokens. If it pumps to right here, we have our limit orders, sell percentage, click sell, and when the token reaches our target, Axiom Pro will automatically sell our tokens, making us money. It's a really cool automation. I use it really often. I will show you more advanced ways in some future videos. That's why don't forget to subscribe. So basically, this is a beginner setup, how to start using Axiom Pro, how to find tokens, how to buy them, how to use limit orders, how to also filter out some trash tokens, scammers, insiders, and everything, which is really cool. Axiom actually pays you money to trade. And of course, don't forget to use my link in the description, and because this gives you 10% discount on all the fees. And I'm always trying to negotiate the best deal to my viewers. So if you're watching this video, use my link because this is the best deal in the market. So guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about Axiom, and ask me in the comments.